Welcome everyone. Welcome. We'll just wait for a few people to join us. And we're going to use the program I Love Mahj today, and I hope you will enjoy it. I'm just waiting for a few people to join me, and I'm going to go over how to play on I Love Mahj. So we'll just wait for a few minutes. I figured I'll start at 1:05. If you want to say hello in the group chat, that would be great. You can let me know if you can hear me. If somebody could just say the audio is working, I'd appreciate it. This is my first live, so hopefully we won't have too many hiccups. Okay, I'm going to get started. First thing we're going to do is go log on to I Love Mahj, and we'll start going through how to use this platform. So the first thing, again, is log on to ilovemahj. And we're going to play a game, which is here at the top in the middle. We're going to launch the game launchpad. Once in the game launchpad, I'm going to click that I'm going to play with bots today, and I'm doing just a fun game. You also can enable practice mode. I'll go in there real quick just to show you what this is. I don't want to get too much into this because I'm not going to play practice mode because most of you I think already know how to play. It says open to live games. I'm not going to do that today. We're just going to keep it private. But practice mode shows the fact that you can see the tile count, how many have gone out, and it also gives you examples on how to, what hand you can play. But real quick, let's go over this. You want to make sure you have the 2022 card. You can change your timer. I'm on 6 seconds, which is a little fast, but you can change it to slower or faster, however you'd like. I'm going to keep it on 6. You can also change the level of skill. You can start, today we'll start with level 1, which is standard, but you can go all the way up to intermediate and advanced. That's the level of skill for the bots. You can also change your background. Today I have forest trails on, but you can change it to pink if you're a pink lover. You can change it to like a navy. You can play around with this to see what color your background theme would be. And finally, you can change the style of tiles. So today we're playing with classic styles. Some people might like to play with large print. These other 3 are from the Mahjong line, and they're a little difficult for people to read if you're not familiar with the tiles, but very fun to play with. But today we're just going to keep classic. So now that I'm in the game, I'm going to launch the game, but I'm not going to, oh sorry, sorry, I have to change settings. We're going to launch the game, and I want to make sure that I'm sharing the right screen with you. Let me switch my screen. Again, let me go over this. I'm sorry. If you want to change your card, you can change it. If you want to set your timer, you can change the timer for how long in between each player has. Today we're going to use 6 seconds. You can be faster or slower. You can set your bot level, which is a level 1 versus a level 3 as advanced. We'll start with our standard level 1. You can also change your background. Today I put the dark green. You can change it to a blue background or a pink, and so on and so forth. And then, as I mentioned earlier, you can change your style of your set, which is classic, which is what we're playing. You can have large print or something from the Mahjong line. The tiles are not as familiar as the traditional tiles, but your classic is traditional, so that's what we're going to play with. And we're going to start the game.
First Charleston.
If you could just let me know if you can hear me. I just wanted to confirm that before we get going. And I wanted to say welcome. This is my first YouTube Live, so I'm excited to share the ilovemahj website for playing. And I welcome any feedback you have, so please put that in the chat. And whether you're a beginner or looking for advanced strategies or just brushing up, I'm hoping that we'll learn something together today. As well as I'll share with you my tips. If you want to follow along, please make sure you have your 2022 National Mahjong League card, which you can purchase through them. And also, you can also click on my website, and I'll put my website in the chat to help you navigate that easily to find me to purchase any supplies, or maybe to see when a next class will be coming up. So I'll pop that in the chat right now. Also, again, we're using ilovemahj, and I also am a partner program, and so they also have given me the ability to share with you a discount, a 3-week trial, not a discount, sorry. You get a 3-week trial with them, and again, I am part of their partnership program. So I'll pop that in the chat, and hopefully I'd love for you to try them out, as I am also. So I love the format so far, and I'm enjoying playing. So let's get started on the game, and here we go. So this is how your tiles are dealt to you, and again, I am playing where it's giving you a suggested hand, as well as it's going to count the number of tiles discarded. So the first thing I would do is sort by suit. Originally I don't sort by rank, I like to sort by suit. And here, the next stage is to picking out a category that you should play in. The best part is to find your pairs. So we have a pair of 8s. And then it's what other tiles go along with these 8s that would possibly be in a category. I would pick right now the upper numbers. So I would do 8, 9, and 6 for what the tiles I have. So I need just 3 tiles to pass to my right. So I'm just going to double click on the tile to place to the right. You can also drag it there, but double clicking seems to work easiest. Now this is not a good pass, so let's make this pass better. I'm going to take these out. You don't want to pass all 5s to someone, because it's possible that they would be playing like numbers. So I'm going to pass a south, a 5, and then I'm going to, I think this, one of the dragons I'm going to pass. So thinking about that, I'm going to keep the one that matches the dots, and red or green would be fine. I'm not sure where I'm playing just yet. I don't want to pass east and south, because if somebody's playing wins. So I'm playing probably some sort of consecutive. I only have 1 pair, so let's see what happens. I'm going to hit pass for my first right. Now I'm going to go over. Once again, I'm going to sort by suit. And now I picked up 2 easts, a 5, and I still have those pair of 8s. So let's see what happens. I'm going to get rid of the lower numbers, the 3, the 5, and I think I'm going to get rid of this red dragon. Now I have to go to the left. I did pick up a 7, so we can do 6, 7, which would be a run in different suits, or 7, 8, 9, but with 7, 8, 9, this 9 is the same as the 7, so that wouldn't work. So I need to pass 3 tiles, so I'm going to do a 3, a 2, and a 5. If anybody wants to comment on what they would do, I would appreciate it. Hello, Wendy. Glad you're joining us. So now it asks, we already did 3 passes, and it asks, would you like to continue with the Charleston? I'm going to continue. I'll hit the continue button because I really don't have a good hand yet. Let's see what happens.
Second Charleston.
And I'm going to pass 3 tiles. Now if you were stuck, so let's say right now kind of have a crappy hand, unfortunately. So you might want to try. I would still forge ahead and probably pass the 4, the 6, and the 9, and keep 6, 7, 8. But let's see what the computer suggests. You can reveal your hand, and we could have did this from the very beginning, but I don't like to use it as a crutch. So they're telling me to play 6, 7, 8, which is what I had originally said, with flowers. I also would agree, and I would pass again. Let's close this up. So I would play 6, 7, 8, or they said we can play 3 flowers with a number. And again, remember, this doesn't have to be 1. It could be the number 7, and then you have 3 flowers with the number 8. So let's hide this because we already are focused on 6, 7, 8. And let's get rid of, this is our second Charleston on the left, north, a 4, and a 6. Now we have a 9. I'm going to keep the 9 in case I play the other way, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to get rid of the 4, the 9, and now I want to break up the east because I'm looking towards my next pass. I don't want to have to pass 2 east. Now I am on the last right, so I have a 2 and a 3, but they're consecutive, so I don't want to pass that. So I'm going to pass my 9 and the north.
Courtesy pass.
We picked up another 6. We do have 6, 7. You could play 6, 7, 8, 9. I can hold on to that 6. I'm just moving my joker out of the way. So in this courtesy pass, I'm going to probably do 3 tiles because I'm not quite sure yet what hand I'm playing. And I have plenty of tiles here. I can do my east, the 2, and the 5. So I'm going to pass that for my final right. And now I picked up another flower, a 2, and an east. So again, if you weren't sure which hand you're playing, I'm thinking I'm playing flowers with 6, 7, 8, or flowers with 7, 8, 9. I'm not sure which way it's going. Obviously, it's better to play 6, 7, 8 because you're using the most of your pairs. I also could play 3 flowers with 6s, and then 3 flowers, which I don't have yet, with 7s, or 3 flowers with 7s and 3 flowers with 8s. So you can also click here and see suggested hands, and that is what they're suggesting. They also said you could do 3, 6, 9. That's a whole nother category. At this point, I would not move over there. But here's that other hand I was suggesting. It would be 3 flowers, 1 and 2. This is obviously 2, 4, 6, 8 in another category. I would try to stay in consecutive run for where we are right now. So this is a good helper to give you some other ideas. And now we're into the game. You can show your discard counter. This will keep track of all the tiles that were discarded. So let's start the game, and you're also going to prioritize your discards. So I don't need this east for sure. I don't need this 2. I probably won't use the white dragon, but the white dragon has a dual purpose. It's used as a 0 and the dragon. So I would get rid of that in 3rd position. I'm questioning with the 6. I could do 6, 7, 8, 9, depending on how the tiles come. I don't need this flower right now, but that would be one of my last discards. So I don't have to make any decisions as of yet. I have to have my hand develop. So I'm going to get rid of the east first in discarding. So you double click it
East.
to get rid of.
East.
It's keeping track up here how many tiles were discarded. So we hit ignore.
9 crack.
You hit ignore. Each person is going. It tells you right here the person across from me is going.
South.
Dottie's going now. I keep hitting ignore until there's a tile that I want. We got another 6, so I'm going to keep that and get rid of the 2 bam.
2 bam. North.
We don't need a north.
8 dot.
The 8 dot I could call. We are not quite sure what hand we're playing.
7
so I'm
bam.
going to let it go. 7 bam.
1 dot.
We're discarding.
7 dot.
7 dot, ignore.
Call. 3 dot.
Now this person has a 7 dot here. We'll have to watch out for that tile so we can do a joker exchange.
Call. Flower.
I'm not playing with flowers just yet.
2 bam.
We don't need a 2.
5 bam.
We have a 4 crack.
4 crack.
Not necessary.
Red. 1 dot. 5
so
bam.
Discarding around the table.
Soap. 8 crack.
I'm sliding
1
the
crack.
joker into position of where I possibly might use it.
Call. North.
Setting myself up to be ready to call for things.
1 dot. 4 dot.
On the bottom right, they tell you how many tiles are left.
Call. 8 crack. 8 dot.
Now you should be trying to figure out, I'm going to call for this because 1 already left. And I'm going to make it a Kong. I'm going to try for 6, 7,
Call.
8 in 3 different suits. You should be trying to figure out the hand across from us. I think they're playing 4, 5, 6, 7, which is the 5th hand down on the card. I have to discard. So
9
discard
bam.
the 9.
6 bam.
I'm going to call for that. A Kong, because I need
Call.
4 of them. And now I can get rid of the 6 crack.
6 crack. 3 crack. 2 crack. Red.
The 7 dot is across from us, so I'm going to exchange by clicking on the joker.
Joker swap.
And now I'm going to get rid of the flower because I'm ready to call
Flower.
Mahjong with a 7 crack.
1 crack. East. 7 bam. 4 bam. Call. 1 dot.
On my left, they're probably playing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Flower.
So they need a 1
1
crack
bam.
and a 5 bam. 3 bam, excuse me.
4 crack. 8 crack. Soap. 9 crack.
So after we finish this game,
8
I'm going
bam.
to play a traditional game where you don't see the tiles organized by this.
1 bam.
I'm just showing you for somebody who's very new and isn't able to see
West.
all the tiles.
Green.
This tells you how many have been discarded. So currently there's been no 7 cracks discarded.
9 crack. South. Soap. 3 crack. 7 crack.
And now I can call Mahjong.
Mahjong.
So that was an example of playing with using, let's exit this, and I can show you where the, let me share the screen of where this was, just to show you again where it was on the launch pad. I had just for fun games, and I had enabled practice mode, which again gave me hand suggestions, and the discard counter, which kept track of all the tiles that were discounted. Now I'm going to unclick this and play a traditional game just for fun, and the screen will look a little cleaner. I'm not going to be open to live games. I don't want other people coming into my game. Let me share my screen. Unfortunately, it opens up in a different browser, so I have to present using another screen. So again, I'm keeping it at 6 seconds. I'm at level 1. I have my theme is the color green, and my tiles are classic, and I have the 2022 Mahjong card.
First Charleston.
Again, sort by suit, and it automatically does it for you. It puts flowers first, bams, cracks, and dots. Based on what I have 4 flowers, which is my strength, as well as a pair of 5 dots. I'm probably going to play a consecutive run with something in the dot family, but I'm going to keep the range from 3, 4, 5, and possibly a number below, which would be 2, and a number above, which would be 6. So these upper numbers are not working for me, although I could keep all of the numbers. So I'm going to just see what we have here. I'm going to get rid of the 1, the 8, and I don't want to do 8, 7. I'm going to do the 9 dot. Okay, so we're going to hit pass on the first right. And now I got some winds and a dragon. So I'm going to pass 1 wind, my 7, and I think I'm going to pass this 8 and just keep the low numbers. And this is the pass across. I do have a 7 now. I'm going to get rid of one of the east, and oh my, look at this. I have a quint of flowers. Unfortunately, this year there's no quint of flowers. I am not going to pass that in my Charleston, but I'll use that for my first discard. There's no hand that I'm going to use all these flowers, but I do apologize. I could break them up and do 3 and 3. So let's see what happens, what other numbers we get. So I'm going to get rid of the green dragon. I don't think I'll use that. And I don't want to pass 2 east. So let's try the 7. This is my first left. I got another 3. And I got the 5. I still have 3 tiles to pass. So I'm going to continue. So let's do the 1. Oops, sorry. You have to hit continue the Charleston.
Second Charleston.
3 passes, the 1, the 3, and the east. This isn't the best because they are in the same category, but it's what we have left. Again, I didn't pick up anything I needed, so I'm going to get rid of the 9, the 5, and the south. And your final pass to the right, I'm able to get rid of a 6 and a 3, and I'm hesitating because there is a hand in the odds category that is 1, 3, 5, and that would be using all our odds, but it's in different suits and it doesn't use flowers. So I think I am still going to get rid of this 1.
Courtesy pass.
I can pass up to 3 tiles, and at this point I'm playing the range 3, 4, 5. I'm tentatively looking at consecutive run, the second hand from the bottom. So I'm going to pass these 3 tiles at the end for my courtesy pass. Now I'm into the game. So my first discard, I'm going to do this actually I'm not going to do the flower. I'm going to save the flower to see if there's a joker exchange, but I have most of the flowers, so probably not. I'm going to start with east to discard.
East. 3 crack.
So this is more of a traditional way. You do have to respond each time that you don't want the tile.
3 dot.
The hand that I'm looking at only calls for 2 3 dots.
9 dot.
So we don't need that 3 dot.
9 crack. 4 dot.
I need a pair. I'm not able to call for a pair, so I have to get
West.
that on my own.
South. Green. 2 dot. Soap. Red. 3
And I'm
crack.
hurting in a
3
big
bam.
way because I do need the white dragons.
Call. 9 crack.
I can exchange over here. Click
Joker
on the
swap.
Joker.
9 dot. 1 dot.
This will help me with my dragons.
6 crack. 4 dot.
Oh boy, that's the second 4 dot. Oh yay, I got a white dragon. I need
South.
to get
1
another
bam.
white dragon before another 4 dot goes out, otherwise my hand is blown.
Call. 6 bam.
Holy camoly, I got all these flowers. Oh, I wish I could change my hand now, but I'm too far into it, I think. Let's get rid of a flower.
Flower. 5 dot.
So I already have my 3 5 dots. I don't need another one.
1 crack. 2 crack. 5 bam. 3 crack. Red. 1 dot.
Figure out what they're playing over here. Maybe a 1 3 5.
8 dot. 4 crack. Call. Green. 1 dot. 3 crack. 7 dot. North. 9 crack.
So we're hoping that I can get
West.
rid of this flower.
7 dot.
Or a white dragon comes up so
Green.
that I can be ready to call Mahjong
1 crack.
with my 4 dot.
2 bam. Call. 9 bam.
They're not playing 1 3 5, but 1 2 3 4.
9 dot.
So I
1
cannot
crack.
throw them a 4 bam.
Red. 6 crack. 2 dot. 9 bam. 8 crack. 5 bam.
We don't need this 3 dot, we only need a pair. But let's throw the flower.
Flower. 7 dot. South. Green.
Now
3
I'm ready
dot.
to call
Joker
Mahjong.
swap. 8 crack.
I just need a 4 dot.
9
So
bam.
somebody will throw out that final 4
8 dot.
Now I did receive another joker. I can throw out a joker, which would indicate that I'm waiting for 1 tile, but I'm going to actually throw out the
5 dot. 1 bam. East. 6 bam. 6 bam. 6 dot. East. 5 crack. 4 bam. West. North. 7 crack.
Move along in this game as fast as you like. It's probably
7 crack. Mahjong.
Oh, they got Mahjong before us. So they had the hand is 5 6 7 8, which is consecutive run line number 5. You also can show the remaining tiles to see. Obviously, our 4 is in here somewhere, maybe, or somebody else had it. I'm not sure. Here it is, our 4. So we were almost, it was there. We just had to wait. Somebody didn't have it in their hand. It was just waiting. You can also show discards. You can go back and look. Did you miss your tile? They also show the hands of the players. So player Quentin was playing 2 4 6 8, and that was line number 3 and 2 4 6 8. And player over here, Dottie, she was again playing, which we already knew is that 1 2 3 4. She didn't have any of her 4s, so even though she called for each of these groupings, she was not really ready for Mahjong. But probably would have made me break up my hand and throw all these jokers because I'd be afraid to throw 4 bam if I got a 4 bam. So let's exit this game. Actually, we don't have to exit. We could just start a new game.
First Charleston.
Let me know if you have any questions for those who are watching, and I'd be happy to answer them. So let's, again, sort this by suit, which is the first step. And then you look at your pairs. We have pairs here of 8s and pairs of 4s. And And so let's work with that. So in the category of 2, 4, 6, 8, you can use 4s and 8s. So let's keep all our 2, 4s and 8s, 6s and 8s. So let's get rid of the 7, 5, and one of our wins. Now we're going to go over. We picked up a 4 and a 7, so let's give 7 and south. I don't believe that this 4 is going to work in our grouping, but at any rate, we probably, I would get rid of it because I'm thinking we can play, let's set it up, we can play 2, 4, 6, 8 in 2 different suits with opposite dragon. So let's get rid of this 4. I don't want to pass north and south together, and I'd like to hold on to my flowers in case I can switch to a different hand. I picked up a 4. I might want to keep that. I can do 2, 4, 6, 8 all in one suit with flowers. I do have 3 tiles to pass, and in this instance I would pass the north and south. It's not the best pass, but it is the only 3 tiles I have at this point that I'm willing to let go. This is your first left. First left, sorry. I picked up a 2, 3, and east. I'm going to continue because I can't
Second Charleston.
Get rid of these. The only time I ever stop is if I don't have 3 tiles to pass. I'm going to get rid of the 5. Again, I'm pretty focused on this hand now of 2, 4, 6, 8 with opposite dragon, or possibly the hand in one suit, 2, 4, 6, 8 with flowers. So I'm going to get rid of the 6 and the west. We're on our last right. I have a 1, a south, and a 7. They don't fit in that category.
Courtesy pass.
Now I'm heading more towards one suit. I'm only going to do these 2 tiles. I'm not going to pass, give up on maybe this hand yet. So I'm just going to do 2 tiles. And remember, you can do 0 or up to 3.
4 bam.
So now we have
East.
4 bam, and I have to ignore every one that I'm not interested
South.
in. I
West.
am not going to
7
delay
crack.
any tiles until I make
West.
it stronger and decide
1
on which
bam.
specific hand that I want to play.
5 crack.
So right now I'm
2 dot.
between 2 hands, a hand with all one suit or a hand with dots.
South.
And cracks and bams.
7 bam.
So now this hand's looking stronger, 2, 4, 6, 8, but again,
7
don't have to
dot.
make a decision.
3
I
crack.
still have discards.
9 bam. 4 crack.
I'm probably not going to use this 4.
4 bam. 5 bam. 7 bam. 7 dot.
I'm playing 2, 4. I'm missing 6s, so I'm going to get rid of
8
this
dot. South. 6 bam. North. 3 bam. 5 crack. 3 bam. 2 bam.
I don't pay too much what's going on at the table up here because it's early in the game.
5 dot.
I'm just
7
trying
dot.
to focus on my hand right now. Once
So.
somebody puts up tiles, I will then start
So.
looking at what people have put up.
6 dot. Call. 9 crack. Green.
There's 1 green out. So at this point, I'm going to switch to 2, 4, 6, 8. I still could play the other one, so
8
I
bam.
can get rid of that
7
8 bam.
dot. Green.
Oh, now will my green have
7
come out?
bam. 2 bam.
So I'm thinking
1
of
dot.
switching that 2, 4, 6, 8, the very first one on the top
2 dot.
with flowers.
soap,
There's my flower that I need. I need one more. So I'm going to get rid of the green dragon.
green, 1 dot,
I'm putting the tiles
flower,
over to the right because those are the ones I don't need. So I think I am playing that first one, so I'm going to call this for 3 of a kind, which is a pung.
call,
I'm now going to get rid of the
2 dot, 5 dot, 7 crack, 5 bam,
Oh, lucky acid joker.
2 dot, red,
So I have my pair.
6
I have my
bam,
pair of 4s. I need
red,
one more 6, but I need 2 more 8s. Be nice
9
to get
crack,
another
5
joker,
crack,
and then our hand would be set in order to play.
1 crack,
And don't forget to
call,
do this joker
8 bam,
swap. There's still one more 6 available.
green, flower, 1 crack, 5 bam, Mahjong,
Oh, they got mine. So 3, 6, 9. They were playing. The person over here was 1, 2, 3, 4. That's consecutive run. And this person was playing 3 flowers. And then I think they were trying for 1, 3, 5, 7. Maybe in a different suit. They didn't have any other pairs, so they were struggling over here. Okay, I think we're going to end for today. I'm hoping that I would love to have you join me next week. I think I'm going to do it on Monday because of Thanksgiving. Everybody will be traveling on Wednesday. So look for a post for 1 o'clock on Monday. And that date is the 20th or 21st. 21st at 1 p.m. And I do want to share with you, if you enjoyed today, if you could join my generous supporters, and you could either give me a thumbs up for today right below the screen, or subscribe so that you get notifications, or make a comment in the comments underneath once the video gets posted, or share with friends. Let them know about next week meeting on Monday at 1 o'clock, or subscribe again to my YouTube channel. Again, if you're interested in this website, you can get 3 weeks trial and check it out and see if you enjoy it. We're going to go through all of the site, and so why don't you play around and look at it, and let me give you also that link. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a great day, and if there's something else that you would like, let me know. And again, thank you for joining me. It has been a pleasure to go through this. A little bit nervous. It was my first live, so hopefully each week we would improve. I would love any feedback you have or any thoughts. I appreciate your time. And please take a look at the description in the chat, and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me.